Hi chaps, how are things? So now we're on to build update number 4. Yes, build update number 4, and we're going to get the painting started. And as you know me, I don't normally use primer. I don't see the point of it in most cases. Okay, some cases I do, sometimes I don't. I use primer if there's PE, because if you don't prime PE for some weird reason, ordinary acrylic paint just kind of flakes off very easy. So I'm going to prime this one. Okay, I have everything ready for the breakdown was quite easy because I decided, like I said, I'm going to leave the tracks on and stuff like that. I'm going to paint them in situ. It's easier because taking those tracks apart, taking them off the wheels and the bogies and things, it's a bloody nightmare. And I know that I'm going to end up scratching most of the paint off, and I'll end up having to touch up anyway. So if I don't have to touch up anyway, might as well just paint them on. So I have everything ready. I have the gun, anti-aircraft gun, stuck onto a little pot top. Used double-sided tape, dead handy, great stuff. The wheels, I've got a bit of blue tack at the back onto a little bit of sprue, so that the two wheels are front wheels, they're ready, and the rest of it then is all in one piece. Okay, so we've got our there we go. We've got our half track. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to get it primed first. I'm going to start on that now. And the only primer I have is green. Sure, why not? These things would have been green underneath anyway, because they were sort of World War II surplus, so they'd been green, and then they got them over to Israel, and then they repainted them. So there would be sort of green paint underneath them if anything kind of shows through in any place that I miss slightly or whatever. Sees a little bit of green, won't be out of place. So let's get started. I'll show you then once I've got the primer done. We'll have a look at that, and then we'll start with the base colours and things, and then all the little extra little bits and pieces, the detail painting and stuff like that. So first step, get it primed, and I'll see you when that's done. Now, as you can see, I have it all nicely primed. Yep, I use the dark green primer, and I'm after giving it its highlight coat, its shadow coat as well. Okay, so I use the dark colour primer as the dark bits and white as the light, obviously. Right, it's hardly the dark. So next step now is to get it base coloured. This is the colour I'm going to use, Citadel colour, Zandri Dust. Okay, there you go, Zandri Dust, and that's my my desert yellow colour. Okay, that I'm going to paint it in. So without further ado, I'm going to get started in that, and then we'll have a look at it then with the with the basic colours done before I do the detail painting. Okay. Right, now here I am. I'm after getting the base colour on, the sandy yellow colour, whatever colour you want to call it, Dunkelgelb, as the Germans might call it, but I'm calling it sandy yellow. Very happy with how it came out. It came out just as I wanted it to. As you see, it's got it's not all perfectly the one colour. Okay, the light isn't probably helping it there, but got a little bit of fading in there, and I'm happy enough with that. Okay, there she is. Take a look at the back of it and the side. Now that looks lovely, it really does. It's absolutely beautiful. So the next step for that now is to get in there with the old hairy stick and get all the details done. Okay, get the track done, which is going to be pretty easy, believe it or not, because the track is it's going to be all the one colour. It's going to be black. There are heavy rubber tracks on these. Okay, so just have the black on the track, the black around the rubber on the wheels. Detail painting here on the get a pointy stick. Pointy stick. There we go, that'll do me. Okay, got to do the bit of detail painting there on the pickaxe handle and the shovel. The jerry cans, even though they're going to be that colour, well, a variation of that colour, I just want to kind of make them just a slight bit different than the colour of the vehicle itself, just so they kind of stand out a bit. The toe up here in the front, that's got to be painted. The 30 cal there. Inside here then we've got I gotta try and get in there and get those let me get the light in here. Okay, there we go. Try and get the clocks done. Whoops, clocks done. The base of the 30 cal. We've got the steering wheel. There's the knobs on the shift levers, the seats themselves. Okay, we've got these seats back here as well. We've got the radio. There's just plenty little detail painting to get done. You could go mad on it all together, but I don't want to. Once I get the detail painting done and that, then we've got the wheels. They've got to get the rubber painted on them, and any little bits of detail painting to be done on the guns. Okay, and I have to refer to the manual and things like that for them on different colours. Whereas everything else, I can kind of wing it a bit. I have an idea on how I want them painted up. Okay, so I'm going to carry on. I'm going to get that done, and when that's done, we'll come back and we'll have a look at it. Okay, before I go fitting on these wheels, because once I have these wheels done, I can basically fit them at that stage, because everything else is ready to go at that stage. So it's just the detail painting to get done on it. Then we'll get on with some decals, transfers and stickers. We get them done, and then a nice bit of weathering, and it should be finished at that then. So there isn't that much left to do. Hopefully I'll have it done this week, if all goes well. If I don't get major amounts of homework in college, I can get that done. Yeah, college at my age, but anyway, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying college, and I'm enjoying this. I really am enjoying this. Okay, so I'm going to get on and get the detail painting done and that done, and we'll come back and we'll have a look at it when I have the detail painting done. Okay, before I add the wheels and before I do the decals. Okay, so see you now in a sec for that. Right, so there we are. I have the detail painting done, and I've got the decals on as well. I did a video after I did the detail painting. I mean, I went back there a few minutes ago. It was gone. I couldn't find it, so I've had to redo it. And I've got the decals on now, so there it is with the decals on. I know I said I'll do it show it before I did the decals, but they're on now anyway. There's only 4 of them. We got 2 at this side, and we've got 2 at that side. Okay, so there she is. She's all ready now for the weathering. Happy with the with the detail painting. There wasn't really that much there to do. We had the jerry cans on the front, with the jerry cans here on the back. Okay, I painted those ones green. I'm after giving them a kind of a sandy brown colour. Their colour, they'll all kind of change with the weathering and things like that. After I get a couple of washes and stuff, won't be so shiny. And speaking of shiny, because the next step for this is actually give it a glass coat, so I can give it a wash then, and without sort of totally darkening it too much. Because if I just give it the wash without giving it the glass coat, the wash will just work as a filter and just darken everything. I don't want it too dark. I want it nice and light, so I'll give it a wash. I'll give it a coat of the old X22. We got a guide like that, X22, which is the Tamiya glass. I like it. I like the Tamiya glass. It's quite good. So next step, like I said, is to give it the gloss coat, and then I can start doing the weathering. This piece isn't fitted on yet, and believe it or not, I kind of prefer it facing back. I think it looks nicer. So when I finally attach it fully, I might fit it facing backwards. You know, in my mind, if that's driving through the desert, it would be facing backwards anyway, so you're not getting sort of blowing dust down the barrels. But whatever, we're going to do it. I'm going to place it backwards because it looks nicer. I think it looks nice. It looks a bit more awesome backwards. So there we go. There's the there she is in her factory fresh, as I call it. Detail painting all nicely done. So the next step, like I said, is to get on with the weathering and give it some chipping and all that lovely bits and pieces. So the next time you see it will more than likely be the final reveal. So I'm going to leave this video at this, make it reasonably short, not too long. And the next video will be, of course, the final reveal, where you get to see it with all its weathering and all that kind of stuff on it. So I'll leave it at that. So for me, it's I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you've not already subscribed, and if you have subscribed, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I really do. And I'll see you in the next one, lads. Stay safe, and in the meantime, go out and buy yourself a kit, build it, and enjoy it. That's John signing off and saying I'll see you on the next one, and don't forget to tune in on Monday for the bum with myself and Abby.